A person could feel a lot of emotions. It's a very emotional process to begin with, especially if you're being told that you cannot get approved, but it is very important not to get too emotional. Take the emotion out of it and look at it and see what could be done. Every loan is like a puzzle. We got to make sure that all the pieces fit in order to get the picture across. Or you could say the process is somewhat like a maze. You may hit a dead end. We got to see what could be done to get you to the finish line. Hey, my name is José Plascencia, and welcome to Mortgage A's Hacks, the podcast where we talk about home loans, financing, real estate. Whether you're a first time home buyer or a seasoned investor, you will learn different hacks on how you get ahead and stay money during the home buying process. And today, we're going to talk about what happens when you apply for a home loan and you get denied. First, hey, it happens. Not every file gets approved. You get denied. You got denied. The lender tells you, sorry, we cannot approve your home loan. Yeah, I know it sucks. Boom, right to the heart. However, we got to examine what exactly happened. Was it something that you did? Was something that the lender did? Something out of everyone's control? We got to see what exactly happened that caused that loan approval. And we got to see what we could do to overcome it if we can the same month, or if you gotta wait and how long you gonna wait, we gotta give you a game plan to get you ready. You may be denied for one day or for a month, not forever. Yep. We gotta talk about the nows permanently, is like something that happened that you just can't get the loan in general, or if it's something short term, something that you gotta fix and keep it moving. And look at it and see what could be done. Every loan is like a puzzle. We gotta make sure that all the pieces fit in order to get the picture across. Or you could say the process is somewhat like a maze. You may hit a dead end. We got to see what could be done to get you to the finish line. And there are different common reasons why people get denied. I talked about it in another episode. I'm gonna leave the link here that we talked about common reasons why people get denied. You could check out that video for more of an in-depth explanation. But there are different things that people get denied. Sometimes you lose your job. Sometimes your credit score drops. Sometimes something happens and guidelines change. Different reasons. Some are permanent. Some are short term. What I also want to talk about is what to do should you get denied. Well, first things first, get a second opinion. Every lender is different. We're all similar, but we're all different. Keep that in mind. So just in the event that you get denied for your home loan, whether you're under contract, or you're doing a refinance, whatever it is, you get denied for a home loan, at least get one more opinion. The common person, the common Joe would just, obviously it's going to hit them emotionally and they're going to get sad and you call it a day and throw in the towel, as they say. I would at least urge you to get a second opinion. You may be surprised if you tell the second lender what exactly happened, being truthful and being open. What exactly happened? You may be surprised how often the second lender or the second opinion is able to approve you. If you have made it this far, that means you are finding this information valuable. I kindly ask you, hit the subscribe button, give me a like, share this video on different social media platforms. Most importantly, if there's something that you want me to talk about, put it in the comments. I'll be sure to cover it on the next episode. We want to grow our audience with your help. There are several things you could do to turn your no into a yes. It just all depends on why you got denied to begin with. Did you lose your job? Well, if you lost your job, get another job. Make sure it's the same line of work. You're making the same or even more. Because if you make less, obviously that's going to also affect your approval. If there's things that your credit score went down, why did it go down? What happened that it went down? Did you get a collection hit? You got to examine that. You got to really see what happened so if you could take care of the problem. And then things to avoid. Don't co-sign for nobody else. Don't take out large debts. Don't go crazy with your debts, and things like that will turn that no into a yes. And things to do to make sure that, you turn your no into a yes and how quickly you could apply. Sometimes you're able to get a second opinion and your loan gets approved and you're good. You get that house. Sometimes you're 5 months out, 6 months out. Sometimes you're a year out. Click on episode 2. We're going to leave the link right here on the screen where we really do a true in-depth of what to do and what not to do for the home loan process and to make sure that you get approved. Watch this video for more in-depth information. But in short term, you got to examine what happened. And it's got to be one of those things. How quickly can you resolve the problem? Whether it's paying down some debt, whether it's maybe your credit score dropped and you got to get your credit score up again, whether it's, you lost your job, get another job. It just all depends. However, take action and turn that no to a yes sooner than later. Thank you for watching this episode. And please feel free to put in the comments if there's anything that you want me to talk about, anything that you want to hear about, and I'll be sure to talk about that in future episodes. Please feel free to share this video. We want to grow our audience. Thank you for watching Mortgage Ace Hacks.